We had dinner at one of the airport lounges. It was actually my first time inside this lounge because I've never flown with my husband out of Denver since he's gotten access to this lounge, so first time here. And then the pastries were just the icing on the cake. The fudge brownies were so thick and decadent and moist. It was the best brownie I've had in a hot minute. We then went to our gate, and I was so surprised to see that the train was empty on 7 p.m. on a Wednesday night.
I am so full from that dinner, and I'm never flying without Ethan again. Mac and cheese, that pizza Brussels sprouts, so good. And the brownies, so decadent.
When you claim this aircraft, make sure you grab all your belongings before you do step off this aircraft. We do want to thank you guys so much for choosing Southwest Airlines. Welcome to Los Angeles.
After I got back to my parents' house, we admired the newly renovated bathroom. This bathroom is approximately 36 square feet, but it was previously super tiny, and the new renovation makes the bathroom appear so much bigger and brighter.
It's my cup.
Darcy, why are you drinking from Ethan's cup?
I honestly can't get over how nice the new bathroom is. Like, I love the lighting in here, and like it's so much more spacious. We didn't really do too much today except for just staying at home because Ethan had his schoolwork to do, and I was also doing some things on my laptop. And then after dinner we played some Hogwarts Legacy before Ethan went off to Vegas for a boys' weekend trip. The next couple of days was really chill for me. I spent most of Friday reading this book, The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. Although this book was captivating, the pacing did feel a little bit off at times. It was a little bit too slow and then too fast. Overall, I would rate this book a 3 out of 5 because the premise definitely is interesting, but it just didn't turn out the way I thought it would, and it didn't really meet my expectations. Not very happy with the ending. There's so much time traveling. It's just so trippy. Later that night, I started watching the final episode of the Great British Bake Off 2024 season. I'm so sad that the show is ending because I loved all the contestants this year, and I just can't wait another year for a new season. I need more of this show. On Sunday after church, I treated myself to some In-N-Out. I got my go-to order, which is a double-double animal style with extra lettuce. In-N-Out can be quite chaotic because it is so busy, but it makes for really fun people watching. The wait was quite long, but also the people watching in In-N-Out is so good. I got my burger to go, and when I came back home, my little baby was sleeping, but she obviously had to wake up to try to scavenge whatever crumbs she can off of my burger. Any other cat owners out there will understand the struggle of eating when you have a cat. For the most part, I'm actually really proud of my cat and how disciplined she is. She's really obedient, and she understands that like if she just runs up and takes a bite of her food, we'll be really upset with her. So she actually has really decent self-control. But of course, you know, she does fall into temptation sometimes.
It's really salty because the patties. They're still good, but not the best I've ever had. Lucky, a little bit disappointed.
After absolutely demolishing this burger, I drove to Fullerton to pick up Ethan, and then we stopped by the Amazon Fresh store. We've both never been inside it before, and we were very intrigued, but I don't think this was a grab-and-go store. You still had to like manually scan everything at checkout. I guess I was a little bit hungry at this point because all of the hot bar food items look so good to me. I want that, and I want that, and I want that, and that. The next day, after spending most of the day inside on our laptops doing work and other stuff, we decided to go outside for some fresh air and breathe in the ocean. We arrived a little bit too late to catch the actual sunset, but the sky was still really beautiful with the vibrant yellows and oranges, and it definitely raised my holiday spirits to see a giant Christmas tree at the end of Manhattan Beach Pier. I've actually never seen Manhattan Beach in the Christmas time before, so it was such a lovely surprise to see the pier all decked out. I truly cannot decide what I love more, a white, snowy Christmas or Christmas by the beach. We also stopped inside the Manhattan Beach Library for a bit because I wanted to show Ethan the inside of it. I really love the ocean theme it has inside with the jellyfish hanging from the rooftop and the giant metal sea kelp. We then stopped at Target to pick up a few items for Ethan, and I got distracted by smelling all of the body washes. These Hogwarts house soaps are also so fun. We then went to Trader Joe's because we wanted to buy some ingredients for a green bean casserole that we were making for Thanksgiving dinner. We got our cream of mushroom soup, and then we also got some shredded cheese. They truly do taste like Thanksgiving stuffing. We finished the first bag in about 2 days. I found the item that I had been super excited for, which is the advent calendar for cats. Wait, this thing is huge! Thanksgiving meal set from online. Oh my gosh, there's a black cat on the back, and its name is Lily, which is my name. And I have a black cat who is currently eating right now. Hi Darcy, we're talking about you. Do you see the resemblance?
My mile, yeah.
Alright, Darcy, where's number 1 at?
Does anyone want us to
So?
Putting butter into my dough. Let's give this a quick little.
Later that night, I opened day 1 of the advent calendar and I gave my cat the treats, and she loves them. Each packet has multiple treats inside, and the shapes vary. These treats are made from salmon and seaweed, and my only complaint about them is that some pieces are a little bit too big, so I have to use my fingers to break it up into smaller chunks, which kind of feels gross because they smell super fishy, but my cat loves them, so it's worth it. And then we finished watching the semi-final of this year's Great British Bake Off. Luckily, my favorite contestant is still in the running.
The bakers need to fold their dough as many times as possible.
You roll your dough.
Making lunch. We are making this from Costco. Hopefully it's good. The short ribs are really good and the texture was perfect. It was fall off the bone tender, very juicy, and the sauce was flavorful.
That night we went out to eat at Jen Korean Barbecue, and we had all you can eat Korean barbecue, and it was just really good.
We ate our way through about 17 platters, so I feel like we did a pretty decent job at eating our money's worth. After dinner, we went to Home Depot to look at their Christmas trees because my mom was eyeing a few online, but she couldn't decide between 2 of them. So we decided to go in person to check them out, and thank goodness we did because the Christmas trees in person looked way different from what their pictures were online. I can't believe there's so many different kinds of Christmas trees. I think we have decided to get this one, T12, but they were out of it in store, so we had to order online.
This was so funny.
These are all so cute, but this cow is the cutest. I've never had a real Christmas tree before, and I hope that one of these years I'll be able to get one because they smell so good. This is Lee Tong pear soup. The Costco shopping has begun and it is super busy even though they just opened half an hour ago. There's probably nowhere I want to be less than Costco on the day before Thanksgiving, but I went anyways because I wanted to go with my mom. I wanted to buy some beef tri-tip for Thanksgiving lunch tomorrow. That's huge. Question of the day, apple pie or pecan pie?
pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie, apple pie.
We ended up getting an apple pie, and can you believe that this is 4 pounds? It is so big and it's $13. My eye got caught on this pink corduroy Levi's puffer jacket. I didn't end up getting it, but I kind of wish I did. I really like the sweater as a subtle holiday sweater with the color and the Fair Isle design. What do you think about like this sweater? Do you like the design of it? I love this color. This is like super festive to me without screaming over the top.
This is festive.
Yeah, I didn't end up getting it because I didn't want to really impulse buy. I also wanted to buy the assorted European holiday cookies that we get every year.
It is an annual tradition within my household to get this.
Surprisingly, the checkout area wasn't too bad. It was pretty organized and the lines moved pretty quickly.
The goods for today.
I was really hungry by then because I didn't really have breakfast, so I treated myself to a $1.50 hot dog and drink. I hope they never increase the price of the hot dog. Little apples. After Costco, we also stopped by John's to pick up more groceries. We got a few pounds of green beans for a green bean casserole that we are going to make for Thanksgiving dinner. Finally, back home. It's 1:15. We were out for like 2.5 hours shopping at Costco and John's. That night, after some family time and calling our grandparents to say Happy Thanksgiving, even though they live in China and don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, my husband and I started making a green bean casserole because tomorrow my parents would need the kitchen the whole entire morning to cook their stuff, so we're just making our stuff for tomorrow today. On Thanksgiving Day, I woke up to the sounds of my parents cooking up a storm in the kitchen and the sound of my dad's new toy, which is an automated knife. It actually works super well for cutting turkey and also any kinds of meat, really. It is 68 degrees right now and the weather just feels so nice. Quite warm, so I'm gonna go for a walk off the lunch. Hi vlog, it is 5:22. Leaving my place to go to Ethan's place now. Took a little nappy nap. Today was a day of eating, surrounded by family and friends. And there's so much I have to be thankful for.
You tried to try some Beijing things.
The next day, we went shopping. The first store that we popped into was Abercrombie. Now, they didn't really have anything going on sale for me, at least, but I made Ethan try on this trench coat and this really cool zip-up jacket, just for the fun of it. If it wasn't for the Budweiser logo, these would be my perfect pajama pants, because it is so Christmassy with a dash of vintage, and it is so soft and cozy. The next store we went into was Urban Outfitters. It was straight to the sales section for me. First up is this white button-up cardigan. It's really cute and all, but I ended up not getting it because it is quite thin, and if I were to get a cardigan, I'd want it to be a little bit thicker with more structure. Next, I tried on this white square neck long sleeve top, which is really cute, but a little bit too see-through and the material is a bit thin. I would have gotten this if it was in black. I then tried on this black off-the-shoulder long sleeve sweater, and I really love this. I think it's so fun and eye-catchy and very different from anything in my closet right now. However, I feel like for the price, it wasn't that worth it because I really can't see myself actually wearing it outside. That's the problem with me. I buy a lot of cute things but never wear them out. While there are so many cute items in Miniso, and especially all of the Harry Potter merch, there's something that I really need. I passed by Bath & Body Works. My favorite scents are still the OG ones: fresh sparkling snow, winter candy apple, and twisted peppermint. I really like this one. Looks like Howl's earrings from Howl's Moving Castle. This is really cool. I started reading The 7-Year Slip, which I've heard so many good things about, but unfortunately, the first couple chapters was hard for me to get into. I really hope it'll pick up later. At Daiso right now to kill time before we eat for dim sum. Have to wait for an hour. But I don't like this, that's plastic.
That's pretty cheap. It was $5.
On walk. Great weather today. This is the T12 tree from Home Depot. You can totally just like bully her into moving. Beautiful.
I like how they just come down with gravity.
Very satisfying.
Now we just have to spruce up the tree.
Did you do it? You did it. Oh my god, you did it. Are you kidding me? It's literally 12:15. Ethan's been here for an hour and a half trying to defeat Ranrock. We did it. We finished the game, or the main side quest. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, baby.